Okay, my name is Aziz. I'm a quality assurance engineer. I have some good number of years of experience different in different things. I started off my technical support engineer, then I transitioned to becoming a QA, right? So being a QA, I've had the opportunity of working in various organizations. I've had opportunity of working in the fintech space. I've had opportunity of working in telecoms, in health tech, and I've also worked in the banking sector. In the few years of experience I have, right? So, uh, let me set my presentation. Right. 1 second. Present a view. So, where's my So, AI for automation engineers, I'm actually excited speaking about this. How you could leverage AI to write your Cypress codes, debug it, and also write playwright tests. So, hope I'm audible. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir. You're audible. Can hear you, sir. You're audible.
okay. Thank you. So, when most testers, when they want to start automation, so how the experience always looks like, you have to open the framework, you stare at codes. This thing is overwhelming. You Google for 30 minutes. How do I go about this? For the new set of I won't call them Gen Zs, but I will call them Gen Zs QAs or developers. They don't know Stack Overflow. So for every problem you eat, ask my senior, ask Oluwatobi is going to tell you. I have so many seniors on this call that would attest to the fact that you have to open multiple Stack Overflow. When you eat one problem, you copy the problem, Stack Overflow. You see another one, Stack Overflow. So, and when it now comes to our automation, so one of the issues beginners always face is writing selectors, the structure of the test, debugging failing tests, understanding the framework syntaxes, right? But with AI, you can see this young man here just smiling, just because it is AI assisted learning curve, right? So before then, the traditional way, you are tired, it's cumbersome. You open 10 tabs. You look back for Stack Overflow, which one is resolved? Which one you go to Cypress documentation, you go to Playwright documentation, Selenium documentation, you'd read a lot. However, before the end of the class, I will drop some disclaimers also, right? So I mentioned to us that we need some prerequisite installations. We need to have our Node.js. We need to have our ID, maybe VS Code or Winsoft. I use Winsoft a lot. Our test site would be qarena.online. That is my gift to humanity. It is from me to you, from my hand to you, from QA to QA. So it helps you learn. I'll show you the site, right? So what is our task? We'll go to Q Arena, we'll go to Test Automation Arena, then we'll go to send money. We automate the steps to send money. After we are done, we are going to convert our Cypress project to Playwright and see it work. I want to assume not every one of us knows Cypress and Playwright, or some of us don't even know Cypress, some of us don't even know Playwright, right? And by God's grace, that is the end of my slides. Are you excited?
Very, very excited.
Yes, yeah.
Keep it
So
up.
that's the
Just give us the best you can give us today.
that's the end of my slides. So now to sharing of my screen. Anything you see that does not belong to you that you've seen is not from me. So where is Q Arena? So guys, these so and while we are going to be talking, right? Apart from the AI tools, right? We have a whole lot of people in the space, especially in Nigeria. I don't know for any other country. We have a lot of people in the space doing fantastic work, and I'll be mentioning their names too while on this call. We have the likes of Toby Fagunde, the founder of Tech. He's doing fantastic, getting you to learn. From learning, you have access to mentorship. It's scarce to get. You have Sam Okolo built something for QAs to use to learn to test. This is QA Arena. It is from Ridwan to you guys to learn to test with it. If you are preparing for ISTQB, I have ISTQB session questions there for you to learn from it. For those of you that want to learn automation, which site can I get to learn automation? Look no
Sorry,
further.
sir.
You
Please.
have it here.
Sorry, sir. Can you please increase your front sight? Because the front sight is very small. Can you please just increase the front sight so we can
Okay.
see? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. I would have to do this. So this is Q Arena. This is from me to you guys. You want to learn how to automate. You are learning automation. You are looking for a site to play around. Just come here, Test Automation Arena. I've built about 5 simulators there for you to play around. For those of you that want to learn how to do sign up that will send OTP to your email. You want to go and fetch the email. Come here. You will see such in the authentication simulator. You and the lights. A simple one, right? This is
God bless you,
from
sir.
a QA to a QA. What do you say? Sir, what did you say?
I said, God bless you for this. God bless you.
So you have the school management. So I have different scenarios there for you to use to learn. We have an ATM simulator. We have funds transfer, right? So for the purpose of this class, we are going to be using the send money feature, right? And also permit me to also give a shout out to Badmos Ademola too. He's doing fantastic, right? He has built some tools that has come to ease our lives. And I'm going to be using one of them on this call. I am not here to teach you Cypress. I'm not here to teach you Playwright. I am here to just dump it for you. Like by the time you are sleeping tonight, I want you to see yourself doing something in Cypress already. I want you to see yourself doing something in Playwright already. So my VS Code, my Windsurf page is blank as blank, blank, blank. Nothing. We are going to start the Cypress automation, start to finish. The reporter will be working start to finish. Somebody, are you excited? Are you excited? Are you excited? So,
Very,
I'll
very
start.
excited.
I'll
Very,
start
very.
I'll start the projects now. So I'll create a new folder. We'll call it QA. Then we'll call it Tech Bro
Sorry, good evening,
Mentorship
sir.
Center. Yes, please.
I'm sorry, I'm just joining this class for the first time, but with what I'm hearing, I think I'm in the right place and I'm happy and I'm here to learn, especially the automation. the automation want to make me to be jobless very soon because they are giving me a timeline. So I
No
don't know. Can
problem.
I also have the video after this so that in fact
It's
if
going
I
to be
need
shared.
something?
It's going to be
Okay,
shared.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Okay.
Thank you.
So now let's get right to it. So you could see I have nothing. I just created this folder from afresh. Please, all I need is your attentiveness. I need your curiosity. I need your that mindset of being a QA. There is no impossibility. No impossibility. Like I said, I'm very excited. So for this, right, ordinarily I could have said I would not even do anything at all, and the AI would start everything and finish everything for me. But in between, you've been hearing that AI hallucinates. I hope we would have time that I will be able to show you not even writing anything at all, and this guy would start our automation start to finish with just pure English conversation. I hope we would have that time. With or without, we'll start something. So there is a tool, I did shout out to some people because of fantastic job they've been doing in the QA space, right? So for this, right, there is a tool, one of us in Nigeria here built for us, Badmos, called CYE2E. It sets up your Cypress projects end to end. You don't need to know, you don't need to cram anything. So let's get right into it. So for me, I give honors to who it's due to, right? So I don't take somebody else's project as mine. Whoever has done something, to call them out and appreciate them. So let's get started. So the project is called CYE2E. So if you've already installed your node, so for you to know you've installed your node, you do node dash version. So I have Node installed on my PC. I've mentioned this prior to now, right? That you should have Node installed on your PC, right? A lot of us have been hearing BDD. BDD at some point in my life was like, can I ever know this thing? Can I ever know this thing? This thing is hard as, but in this call, we are going to do BDD. We can now finish BDD and now do Mocha syntax that most people that are doing Cypress know, where they do the it block, describe, and all of that. But the whole possibility if you leave it to me, in 10-15 minutes, this project is done. Some of you see me talking as if I'm selling gala or selling that gbogbo nishe inside Moolwe, right? Because I'm excited doing this, right? So now let's get right into it. So we've installed our node, right? So we are going to install npm ID cy e2e. So okay, let me be very good with what I'm doing. Npm init y creates that. Then I do npm I. I don't want to I don't want to make people look like am I doing magic? I'm not doing magic, right? CY E2E. So I'm installing my CY E2E locally as a local dependency, dev dependencies. I'm not here to come and teach you Cypress, please, but I'm here to come and teach you how to fast forward that Cypress that you've been having issues with. So I will not be explaining so many things, right? Because ordinarily I could have done this without even writing anything. So I've done that. Then I'll initiate my node package executor npx cy e2e. So this is the cy e2e. Hope you guys can see my screen.
Yes.
Am I
Very well.
flowing?
Very well.
Hope nobody's lost. Don't get lost. So we are using JavaScript. Do you want to set up ESLints? Yes or no? Yes. What is the base URL for our test site? It is https qaarena.online. BDD, yes or no? Do you want to set up a reporter? Yes or no? Yes. Do you want to set up pipeline that if you finish this project, you want to push it to GitHub, GitLab, and start running? Yes or no? Yes. Do you want your project to support Safari? Yes or no? Yes. Do you want a Git ignore file to be set up for you? Yes. Do you want to run npm install after? Don't let it run for now. I don't want it to run for now. Which of my bundler I want the ES bundle? Which of the reporter do I want? I want bait ball. The version control, the repo, is it GitLab or GitHub? I want a GitHub. I'm done setting up a Cypress project in BDD. I am done. Like, I have set up a BDD project. You would want to say, oh, yeah, let us see it run, right? So let me do npm I, my npm install. This guy is going to install. So while
Hello,
this guy
sir.
is
Sorry.
installing, yes, please.
So this process that you followed here, is it the same thing while doing it on VS Code?
What is it?
I said, you are using another one, but what
They
what I
are just
installed.
the same thing. They are just the same thing.
Okay.
If you are
Okay.
using VS Code, just open your terminal, go to your terminal, npm I. So let me drop the commands right on the chat. Don't let your eyes turn you. So the project is called CYE2E, right? So npm I, npm, this auto corrects. Who send you npm npm hi -d. Why is this guy doing this now? npm, I don't know who send this guy work on. Just so I do npm id CYE2E. I want to ask, so I would be attending to questions in a short while. So what we've done now, let me launch my Cypress project, npx Cypress open -- e2e. I just want to open that project, that base project that we use the CYE2E to initiate, so that you could just see it work. You have a working Cypress project already. We have not spent 5 minutes, right? You have set up in BDD, given I am on the page, I click on the blah, blah, blah. It is done. Like, it is done. You have set up a Cypress project. Now, hope I am not too fast. Hope I'm not too fast. We've not gotten to the job yet, right?
Yeah, no,
So I
sir.
needed to move us with speed to get to where we want to go into now. So I said we are going to go to our funds transfer. We are going to come to send money. We want to test this send money, right? And we want our AI to write everything for us. All I need to do, I would right click, inspect this page. So on my elements page, right, you could see this body. I can copy out this body, copy the HTML. I've copied it, right? Then I go to my Windsurf. I would launch my what's it called? My code assistant. Right. And I'll say I have this HTML body. So I'll paste all of the HTML content. I've pasted it, right? Now, what are the things I want to do? So all I need to know is, okay, looking at this page, I have a choose beneficiary, right? I choose a beneficiary. I type in an amount, let's say a $10. What is the description? Demo. I click on continue. It requests I enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I click on verify and transfer. Transfer is done successfully, right? So when I click on that send money, so now let me speak to it. Using my project, which is in BDD, I want you to do the following. What are the following? Click on send money tab. What do you say? Select a beneficiary from the list of beneficiaries, right? Input an amount between 10 to 500. Enter a test description. Cypress demo test, right? Then click on continue button. So then desktop in the OTP field, input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please, let's mute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then click on verify and transfer. Right? You understand that those are the things I have done.
You wrote vary and transfer, not verify.
Pardon?
You wrote vary and transfer. Should be verify.
Okay, thank you. Verify. Keywords are here. We will always know them. Okay, so now let me go on. While this guy is doing what he's doing, let me be looking at some questions to so let me start from the so kindly change your DP, sir. Thank you for those that are using QRN already. So we are not going to die here. We'll come out alive. So look at my guy is doing the whole work already. He's doing the whole work already. And let me shock you. Permit me to shock you that this guy is already writing out what? The test. He's already writing out what? He's already writing the steps. So let's ask it to run. So it's now creating the funds transfer, right? It's creating the funds transfer feature files, right? So let me keep looking at so but if you have a new project you want to start afresh, instead of you cramming all of the installations you need to install, just use a CYE to E. Just use a CYE to E. It helps you. Look, you could see all I was doing was press yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. And that guy was doing all of the installations I needed. Without me cramming in my head, I needed to install Beatball preprocessor. I needed to install this and that. I wasn't doing any of that. So watch slowly. Yes, please watch slowly. Listen to me with open mind, right? For newbies, don't get lost. All I've just done was I copied out the HTML of that page. I gave it to my AI agent that it should do what? It should go and process. I gave it the steps I needed it to do, right? So it's noticing one or two things not done right. Because I want to give it time. So, I mentioned that I'm going to be giving you I'll be giving some, what's it called? Some disclaimers while on the call. Don't interrupt, but my npm ID CYET returned error. I think you don't have root access. That is CJ. You need to have root access. Most likely, this might be your official laptop, right? So they might not give you access to be able to install. Probably that's what's happening, right? So you need to have root access to your PC. Abigail, sorry. Can we use black box for the prompts? I don't have Cascade. Yeah, so whatever AI tool you have, right? It's just about knowing how to use it. Jennifer Ortiz, I'm enjoying this. Yeah. Okay. Sure, you get the recording. You get the recording. So for me, I'm using Windsurf as my IDE, right? So it always have this what's it called? So a lot of times AI could hallucinate and do some things for you that are not done right. So let's look at what we have. Let's look at what we have. We have funds transfer. The following error originated from a test code. Okay, I think it's still working on it. It's still working on it. It's still working on it. Okay. So let's see. So for those of us who know how to use Cypress, so there's always a default page timeout of 4,000 milliseconds. So let me try to increase that in my Cypress config. Right, I would say default page timeout to 10,000 milliseconds. So why is this guy not so let me be sure of, oh, sorry, it should be arena/simulator/. So these are some of the things that AI might not be able to understand. So you need to be very careful and know what you need to do, right? So if I should come to my funds transfer feature, right? I go to my my step definitions, right? So this guy is so this is the page it's supposed to go to. Okay. So okay. It's an error, right? So let me start afresh. So he went to this page. You see, oh, I did not do anything. So he's looking for the OTP input page, OTP input, but he could not get it. So let me try to see what went wrong at that point. Okay, it's transfer OTP. So he's looking for OTP input. So all I need to do now is I'll say, Mr. Man, you are hallucinating. This guy should be OTP. Let me accept all. Right. This guy is transfer slash OTP input. Right. So you could see it has entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not do anything. So verify transfer button. I need to now check transfer OTP verify. So this is what is there for me to use. So because this guy doesn't is at times he might hallucinate, right? He might not get it right. Probably because I said he should click on verify and transfer button. So that's why he went to type it exactly in that format, right? So so we could see that it's almost done, but there was a success message it's trying to get. So let me rerun it. While it is there, I could. So transfer success. The transfer should be successful, right? So let me do this. So it should be transfer success title, right? So this guy should be transfer success title. So transfer to contain transfer successful. So I think the successful should be capital S. So these are now where your interaction now start coming in for you to train your AI to be able to do things properly. So look at this. We have automated a process end to end with very little minimal interaction, human intervention. So this is where they tell you AI would not replace you. It is your ability to now train the AI on how it is going to do your work the way you want it to be done. So what we've done now is that we have automated the process of send money from start to finish. Skip this guy. Skip this guy. Skip. We have automated our process from start. Let me run that code for you again. It has done everything. You could see I was not looking for locators majorly. It was only the ones that he missed that I had to now, okay, what was that selector that he could not find, right? And I did what? Fixed it for it, and it has automated this process end to end. No, very little interactions with it. Very little. So this project now is on So because I mentioned that we actually building ours on CYE2E. I want to show you that this guy has a report. You could actually you would see a report being generated. So let me clear the screen and I do npx okay, so for me to do all I needed to do. So npx Cypress run. So the spec file is funds transfer, right? So I'm running this guy only. So when this guy runs end to end successfully, it has run end to end successfully. It has created a report for me in HTML. So let me go to my page, my project itself. Okay, I could even open it from here, right? I'll just say copy the path, go to my browser. So you could see our report in BDD format. Given I am on the transfer simulator page, I click on send money tab. I select the beneficiary from the list. I enter the amount between 10 to 500. I enter a test description called Cypress demo test. I click on continue button. I enter the OTP in the OTP field. I click on the verify and transfer button. Then the transfer should be successful. Did anybody see me write this grammar? Please, did anybody see me at any point writing all of these things?
No.
But is our project running or not? Is it automated or not?
It is.
Why are people low? Why are you guys low? Is it working or not?
It's working.
It's working. It's automated.
Simply means you need to write code.
Personally, so that we can get
It actually feels like a magic.
One by one, please. Who is our moderator so that we can get feedbacks in an orderly manner?
Yeah, so guys, please just raise your hands and you'll be called, or drop your question in the comment section. So let's raise our hands if you want to ask question, then can take it one after the other. Okay, so Ari can go first, and followed by Abigail.
Your question, please.
Oh, okay, maybe Ari, you raised your hand. Can you ask your question? I guess maybe you have
She
no
said that
question.
Mike is having issue. She dropped the question already.
Oh, okay.
So can I read it out or you do that?
I'm answering Ari already.
He said, sir, I have two questions. Can we use Visual FC Code for ID and Copilot, or Black Box for agent, as I could not find the cast?
So that I said that you could use any of your any AI tool. You could use any AI tool. Hello? You could use any AI tool. You could use any AI tool. Don't it's not about copy and paste, right? You could use any AI tool of your choice. If you are using Copilot, use your Copilot. If you are using Cloud Code, just know the major thing is how do you interact? Your interaction gives the result. You don't need to cram anything here. You don't need to cram anything here. It's just conversational. Yeah, that's the confusion of you are not the one with root access issues. The person who had root access issue could not install CYE2E. You are not the one, so it doesn't concern you. Except you are using a Office PC that does not allow you install. So if your Office 2 does not allow you install, please use your personal PC. That is when I mentioned root access. Nothing concerns root access. Somebody dropped a screenshot of the issue he has. That was why I mentioned that it doesn't have root access issue. Nothing concerns root access on this. You need to have access to install. Can I set up POM? POM itself is BDD is using POM approach. And that POM you are talking about is now you doing this describe the Mocha syntaxes. We are going to convert this BDD now to Mocha. I just needed to answer the questions, then I move. Do we have any other person with any questions before I switch?
Yeah, Ridwan, thank you. My question is, so I'm trying to install my Cypress, but after using my npm dev theme, it just keeps on loading and loading and loading
That's your
timelessly.
internet. That's your internet.
Okay.
So I used CYE to avoid installing dependencies one by one.
Okay.
In a situation where 2FA is required for every transaction, how do we go about it? Why do we see? A lot of times people just want to automate. We need to know why we are automating. We need to know why. The why matters a lot. Now you have a login page with Google Capture. What is Google Capture stopping? It is stopping bots. Why do you want to automate bots? That means the essence of your what's it called? Your capture is defeated. If there is a 2FA on your sign up on Q Arena, I mentioned that if you have you want to try to do a sign up where you go to your email to fetch, yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, talk about doing videos on how you can do these, do a sign up, so if it's such kind of 2FA where you have 2FA send a notification or a code sent to an email address, yes, but when it comes to capture, why do you want to? So in between, as QAs, we should know our onions. AI tools are there for us to use, but they will not take away what we know. They will not take away our confidence. They will not take away our thoughts. They will not take away our ownership. Now, I am testing in a dev environment, in a staging environment, in an organization where I work. Why do you want to take me through the headache of getting OTP from somewhere else? Why can't you mock the OTP for me? So when we talk of AI does not supersede our thinking as QAs. We need to know what, why, how. Those questions, we need to know it very well. Our why, our what, our how. So don't let somebody now start pushing you around. I'm testing in a dev environment within my organization. Why would you tell me I should start looking for 2FA somewhere else? Mock that response for me. I say, Ari, please, you need to listen, right? I've answered this question about 3 times. When you have a new project that you are setting up, that is when you need to set up your Cypress or your Playwright. If you have an existing project, you don't need to start setting up Cypress or Playwright. So these are where we need our human touch. I have a project existing. So all I needed to do is I'm just showing you that these are in your plain language of how you interact with somebody. You interact with the AI and it's going to give you responses in real time in that manner that you have conversed with it. So, like I mentioned, I'm not coming here to come and teach you how to use Cypress. I'm not coming here to come and teach you Playwright. I'm coming to teach you on how you can actually converse with these tools and get absolute results in real time. If you have multiple projects, they are already existing. Just plug in your AI tool. So these are the ways you can go about an existing project. Let your AI tool scan that project. Tell it, read my project end to end. When it reads your project, what does it do? It commits into memory what that project is about. Then it start looking at you. It would even tell you that this your project is doing XYZ. It has so number of modules. Immediately you have told it to read it. So the first thing when you want to use your AI to interact with a project, tell it, read the project to understand the logic, the coding standards that has been implemented. So when you have told it that, it now does what? It keeps it into memory, waiting for what actions to follow. So is not God. So it is a garbage in, garbage out. That garbage in, garbage out that we're taught in primary school computer classes, this is where you now see it work. Read my project. When it reads the project, it's now ready for you to now converse with it. In plain terms, just in plain terms, I will tell you that when you train your AI enough, just give it a workflow diagram. It's going to automate it for you. It is that crazy, right? Just when you've trained it well. So when I say train it well, converse with it in simple, plain English that when you are talking to a baby, that baby would understand. That is how you can get results with this thing. So without wasting much of our time, let's do something else. So somebody's asking, can I do mocha, blah, blah, blah? Let's see. How do you want to test? Harry, in your day-to-day, how do you test? Are you not given a URL to test? Please respond. Are you not given a URL to test? So if it is not deployed, how do you want to test? How do you test it if it's not deployed? Harry, I'm waiting. How do you test if it's not deployed? You cannot test what is not deployed. It's as simple as that. Localhost means it is on that developer's PC. Do you go and test on your developer's PC? No. You cannot test on your developer. It must have been deployed into an accessible location for you. So, like I said, I'm not here to teach Cypress. I'm not here to teach automation, right? I'm here to teach you how to configure these AI tools. Because if I don't teach that minutes. Okay? So now so we said we have our BDD project. We now want to convert it to Mocha project. So now look at it. I'm saying to our AI tool now that our project is now running in BDD. Now, I want to create a Mocha replica of these send money tests. So Mocha is where you do describe, then you put your it block. So we agree it is running on BDD. So look at the plain language I've given to it. Our project is now running in BDD. Now I want to create a mocha replica of this send money. So or let me call it fund transfer. Okay, go ahead to do the magic. BDD is when you write in Gherkin syntaxes. This is not QA class, so please. So when you say BDD, this is a BDD. In plain English language, you test in plain English language. So when you give this to your, what's it called? To your business managers, your BAs and the rest of them, they can read this to know that, oh, behavioral driven. So you write your test in Gherkin syntaxes where it is readable in plain English language. So when they see this, oh, they can read. So far, the person can read English language. The person will be able to so, but those of you that do Cypress, doing the one that you used to do describe is successful using the it block. It's called the motor syntaxes. This is why we say that you need to have the basic knowledge. So when you have the basic knowledge, you can now train this guy in the right manner. If you don't know what motor is, you don't know what BDD is, it starts becoming a problem. So, but because I know what BDD is, what mocha is, right, it is going to give me absolute response. So it said it has created our mocha for us. Let us see it work. So this is our fund transfer in BDD, in mocha. This page is not correct. I am sure because I've seen it before. So if we should go to this guy, fund transfer motor syntaxes, right? That page that is going to is not correct. So let me transfer. Okay. So it's trying to click on this send money. So if I should come here, right, I'll see. So it should be send money. So cy.gets. Click. So a lot of times when you give AI to work, if you don't know what to do, it'll be a problem. So those are, I'm already giving the, what's it called? I mentioned I was going to give you guys a disclaimer. So those are some of the disclaimers, right? You need to know exactly, you need to have good idea, not just on the surface, right? So this transfer and verify button is still not doing it right because so transfer. Okay. Our test has also worked in Mocha without any stress. So for those of you that and this my screen is in a very large distance, right? So for those of you that write your Cypress in this format, you could see it in the described format. Look at it, is even doing what? Is giving you comments, is writing the comments. A lot of us, when we write our code, we don't do this commenting. You would agree with me. For a lot of us, we don't write the comments. Look at it, it's giving us comments so that we can do what? Understand what it has done. Are we lost yet? Chinonso, I guess this was what you were asking about, right? So because the class will be ending in 20 minutes from now, I need to have a hard stop by 8:30. Now, I want to convert this project to Playwright. I want to convert this project to Playwright. I would not write any single thing in Playwright. Now that we have both the BDD and the Mocha style tests working, ensure to use the accurate locators. Create a new project for me in Playwright in my documents folder called Cypress converted projects. Ensure that this project is working as expected. Just work on the funds transfer tests in my current project. So you could see how I'm discussing with it. Now that we have both BDD and Mocha syntaxes working, Mocha style test working, ensure that you use the accurate locators. Create a new project for me in Playwright in my document folder called Cypress Converted Project. Ensure that this project is working as expected. Just work on the funds transfer test in my current project. So don't do anything else, just funds transfer, right? Let me show you my document. This is my document. You could see there's nothing called Cypress Converted Project, right? So I will fire the request. Then we wait. So while we wait, the first thing it's trying to do, so with AI too, you can learn. So it's doing make directory. This is creating a folder called Cypress Converted Projects. So all I need to do is accept. Then it starts doing the work. So let me look at questions. Yeah, it's ending, right? So it's trying to change directory into that folder that I just created. Then it starts trying to install all of the installables. So while we are waiting, right, let your questions come in. Let your questions come in. Let your questions come in. Thank you very much, Arisha. So this guy is creating a project for us in Playwright already because we have something working in Cypress. Because we have something working for us in Cypress. What is the name of the AI assisting in running the automation. So I am using Windsurf. You could use your Cloud Code, varieties, Codex, anyone of your choice, anyone. So what matters is that you understand the why. I would ask Pedro to drop a video. I love that video a lot. It talks about the why. Before you start anything, know your why. Know your why. When you know your why, you will not be running helter-skelter. I started giving these prompts at 8:13. This is 8:15, and it is almost done. It has tested the BDD. Now it's testing the Mocha in Playwright. Thank you, Philip. It's done. It is done in 2 minutes. I don't know Playwright, and it has converted for me into Playwright. Some of you don't believe that it has worked, right? See, this guy has even told you that go to your folder, run your test in so. So I have so those of you saying that the excitement, yes, I'm excited about it. Do you know why? I have a saying and a philosophy, which is that there is no certificate, there is no award for who suffer pass. Sorry if you are not a Nigerian and you're on the call. There is no certificate for who suffers the most. Please, this thing has come to make life easy for you. Why do you want to go why do you want to go and climb the mountain to see what you can see just by your side? Please, so let us quickly go to our new projects. Right. For those that say automation will not take your job. Automation will not take, AI will not take your job. So this guy is called, what do we call? We call it Cypress converted project, right? Now, let us run our terminal. That guy has tested everything for us. So all we just want to check is he lying to us, right? So yeah, npm run Cypress, npm run test in BDD. I'm just putting my hand like this. Let us see our test work. It has told us that our test is what? Successful. That 3 tests has passed. Abino Biso, did it work or it did not work? Please, has it worked or has it not worked? Let me hear you guys.
It has worked. It has worked.
It tested in 3 browsers at the same time. It tested in Chrome, it tested in Firefox, it also tested in Safari at the same time. Like, did I write the code myself? Yes, so clap for AI, clap for AI. So let us ask it to also run in Mocha. Let it run in Mocha. It told us it has run successfully, right? Show me the report. Can you see? Can you see it? we used the AI to write it in Cypress. We also wrote it in BDD, in Playwright. Both Mocha and BDD in few minutes. In few minutes. If you are not on this call, I will tell you that I will do this thing in less than 30 minutes. You can go and check you can check what this guy has, what he wrote for you, right? You can check it out. Learn from it. Please know your why. Know your why. Did I write any of these things? No. And watch this video over and over. Understand your why. And you're good to go. It's just plain English. Plain English language. Toby Pagon has a YouTube channel. He has discussed a lot about AI, how to leverage AI. Yes, I say this thing a lot. Emphasis on know your why. Let me play you the video. I love playing that video a lot when I'm having classes. I love playing it a lot. So let me play you that video. It's by Michael Jr., right? You need to know your why. So I will be using that video to round off the class, right? Let me see. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? Where is this guy? Where is this guy? Oh, I need it to. Okay, I'm coming. Let me. I think I've seen the video, but not the clear one. Okay. So, any questions? So, while I'm trying to get. So, some people want to. You don't need to cram prompts. You don't need to cram prompts. English, just pure English, the way you speak your English. You don't need to cram prompts. Please, can you confirm if you can hear this guy speaking?
That I do comedy, but that's what I do.
Can you hear the video?
My why is to
Yes, very
Okay.
well.
Okay. So I'll be using this to round off the class.
inspire people to walk in purpose. I'm here because when you know, a lot of people, when they think of the phrase, how do I know? They always want to put the what behind it. How do I know what I'm supposed to do? The question that you really should ask is, how do I know why I'm here? Because when you know your why, your what becomes more clear and more impactful. If you know, like for instance, people know that I do comedy, but that's what I do. My why is to inspire people to walk in purpose. So I can do comedy, I can write books, I can be in a movie, because all of it is motivated by my why. In fact, I have a new web series out called Michael Jr. Break Time. We probably just did the 6th episode. It's on YouTube. So every single Wednesday at 3:00, we drop a new episode on YouTube of Michael Jr. Break Time. What it is it's me. I travel around the country and I do stand-up comedy, in case you didn't know. And in the middle of my comedy set sometime, I'll stop and just talk to my audience. And we've been filming this, and it's pretty cool. So we're in Winston-Salem. I'm gonna show you a clip from Winston-Salem. And I'm just talking to this guy in the audience, and he tells me that he's a musical instructor at a school. So I was like, all right, you're a musical instructor. Can you sing? Let me hear you sing a song. So this is what happened at the last episode of Michael Jr.'s Break Time. Check it. So you're a musical director?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me get a couple bars of like Amazing Grace. Can you do the first part of that? Go ahead.
Amazing grace,
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Wow. That bro could sing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, once you give me the version, is if your uncle just got out of jail, you got shot in the back when you was a kid. I'm just saying, let me see the hood version real quick. If you know which version I'm talking about, just see if that exists. Let me see what you got. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Okay. Here's what I want you to catch. The first time I asked him to sing, he knew what he was doing. The second time, he knew why he was doing it. When you know your why, your what becomes more impactful because you're walking towards or in your purpose.
Yep. So we have 3 more minutes. Yeah, we will drop it on our link, right? We will drop it on I'll ask Pedro to drop it. Yeah, when you know your why, your work becomes more impactful. So, this project is not on GitHub. Actually, we could actually tell this guy to move it to GitHub for us, but we don't have that time. I need to have a hard stop right about now because I have another session. Sorry, I'm very sorry, but we wouldn't have even done anything, right? Just speak to this guy and we are good to go. So, Mr. Toby, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, boss.
Well,